Welcome back, everybody, to the back nine footage.
This is a continuation of the Dynamic Discs Veterans for Vets tournament in Greenville, Michigan at Tower Park. This is, of course, hosted by the Michigan Disc Golf Empire. We have brought in a third commentator,
Mike McCarty,
Jared Rittersdorf, and,
of course, Aaron Garner. I'd like to do another thank you to our sponsors. Of course, there is Disc Baron, who is the tournament sponsor. We have the Touch Twins, United States Army, of course, Dynamic Disc, and we had multiple whole sponsorships. That would be the Rittersdorfs, the Scarboroughs, the DeCranes, Disc Baron, and others.
Grand Rapids Disc Golf United as well. Don't forget them. And here are the scores from the front nine here. Got John with plus 14, Ryan plus 3, Abby plus 8, and Caden sitting there with a plus 16.
Well, this is one of the more fun holes on the course. Hole 9, you just came up and you've made the bend and you're shooting at a short 174 shot hole, but on the left side, it's the death zone. You don't want to fall down there. You don't want to have to climb back up that hill when it's icy and all that.
Absolutely. Got Ryan throwing a backhand, hit a tree, but he didn't go down the hill. And at the bottom of the hill, that's known as the Pit of Despair in case you ever play here. So if you're down there, you'll know where you're at. You don't ever want to be there. Abby with a great shot, flexed it around. That was a good shot. Just caught the tree, but still safe.
It'll be an easy putt from right there. They should have a good, clean look at it.
Caden coming in with that sidearm. Looks like it
out.
might have caught a tree there at the end.
John's lining up a backhand. Going right, but that's a safe play. If you're gonna finish anywhere, try and finish that way. Might have went a little bit too far, but he's not down the hill. Brian gonna try and scramble from over here, from hitting that tree. Nice little touch shot. Hopefully that sits there. Sometimes you can't always see and you don't know where it's gonna go.
Tough lie here. Pretty good forward kick.
Caden looks like he's lining up a backhand. Looked like he actually got a lucky tree. He's going to be sitting up there for a putt. John lining up a putt over here.
It's a fun hole. You're always shooting up at the pin.
Good putt by Ryan right there. Good three save as well. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Great
Abby
putt.
finishing up. I believe she was actually shooting towards the downhill slope towards the Pit of Despair, so a little bit of confidence there to make sure it was going in the basket, not down that hill.
Yep. Ooh, it's set. See, if Caden caught a roll right there, he could have been down at the bottom and probably would have wanted to have played where he last threw from.
Great putt.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a great lie. When it comes back and lands right there, you got that big open spot.
Got the crew view right here. Look at that. That's a pro putt right there from a world champ right here.
Definitely showing where Mike had said anywhere you're throwing up at the basket right there. Great 360 shown by this card.
Got hole 10 right here. It's going to be 234 feet. This is kind of a pretty wide open fairway right here. When you're throwing, it's a blind shot, and you almost want to aim towards that telephone pole and then have it just fade down the hill towards this basket.
You're really trying to keep it tight to the top of the hill, so you don't want to overthrow it and have it fade forever down towards the road or the other tee pad.
Exactly. Yep, she's kind of turning it over a little bit so it can work down the hill. Let's see. See, it did fade off a little bit. She's almost pinned high. Have a little bit to scramble through, but she should be able to get up and down for the 3 there.
Looks like Ryan's going to be going off to the left side of the hole. Close to the next tee pad, it appears.
Yep, kind of sawed it off a little bit, but once again, should be able to fight through there.
It's going to be a good look for Caden.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Little left there, but should be able to get up and down. John turning it over a little bit to the right, but looks like it's going to make some good distance right there. A little bit off the fairway.
Here's Caden with a fairly clear shot towards the basket, little high. but his next
Sailing
shot will
downhill.
be pure open, straight up to the basket.
And it's just awesome. I mean, he was off of the side there, and the way he just threw that and was able to make it through that gap, it's sometimes I struggle with that. Ryan with a little upshot up there. Hopefully he can get this putt on the next one. Abby's lining up her putt right here from out of the rough over here.
Played it up high, going downhill. Played it nice and safe.
John with a fairly open shot. Just down from the basket.
Yep, should be able to tap in.
You can tell he likes to play with it. He's doing an Anheuser putt a lot. He likes to do a form of shots.
Yep. Close one by Caden there. No worries throwing uphill. Let's see if Ryan can get this uphill putt right here. Fortunately caught the basket there, but should be a tap in.
Caden's always running around having fun, man. This
Yeah.
game it's a game. You're having fun, and you can see it every time he shoots. Running, having fun, high-fiving people.
Yep. Good 3 there by Abby, and then Caden cleans up his bogey right there. But it was good 4 from him, especially from throwing out of the woods there and having to scramble a little. See if John can get his... Nope, John got the 3 right there.
On to hole 11. Now this one's a little bit tricky. Another blind shot shooting uphill. Very, very narrow fairway.
A lot of people try to throw a big hyzer through the little field goal post at the top of the hill and have it fade down to the left. It's hard to get up it, but once you get up it clean, usually you can fade right at it.
Abby right here trying to throw up and over. Just caught one of the guardian trees at the top, but if it sat, she should still have a look at the basket and should be able to get up and down for the 3. Caden turned that one over a little bit right there, but he had the right idea. Ryan also caught a guardian up there. Once you get over the hill up there, it's wide open. John played a little wide right there, but kicked back into the fairway. That was kind of a fortunate kick. So right now, Caden's still throwing blind over the hill, trying to get up and over. John going for a nice hyzer. That was a great shot. Up and over, blind again. And,
He'll be happy with that.
Yep. Have a good look at a 3 from right there. Ryan's going to try and play left over here with the sidearm. Try and have it fade back to the right.
I actually prefer the sidearm on this hole.
Yeah, don't you throw like a flex sidearm?
I do. I like to throw the flex sidearm right off the tee pad and just let it crash down there. It's just easier.
Yeah. See, like I said, she's going to be able to throw up and down, and that looks like a routine 3 for her. Good upshot by Caden right there.
He's always going to put it right close and make it look good.
Yeah, especially for his age. It's so awesome to watch him play.
For any age.
Yeah, for real. Sometimes he makes us look bad.
Caden line up that putt and
Yep.
clean close out of this hole.
No fear right there. Easy 4 for him.
Banged around a little bit.
Yep. Living on the edge right there. Yep. Easy peasy.
Up for a par.
Oh, checking to see what that was.
And John Clark closing out with a bogey.
Oh, yeah.
Now on to hole 12, 223 feet. Fairly technical shots. However, there are a few straight lanes. Basket on the other side of a slight valley, raised as you're approaching it. Fun hole. Absolutely fun hole.
It's straight at it. It's one of the more runnable holes through this spot.
Yes, this is definitely a fun one to get an ace run, but there are plenty of guardians. As you can see, Abby just caught one, kind of turned it over. But it's you can get up and down. You can scramble pretty decent on this.
Looks like Ryan hit a tree, but it helped him out.
Yes, little early release, but a little bit of English off the trees up there, but worked out.
Played off to the right on the walking path out. Should have some kind of look over there.
Here comes John. Unfortunately, hitting a tree off to the left, playing a little plinko.
Gonna scramble over here, try and throw hyzer out.
Just keep your hand safe, bud.
Yeah.
There you go.
And skip. Back into the fairway.
A lot of throwing straight, you know. Get in that trouble, you got to throw it straight.
See, even though she kicked over here, it's still pretty open. Making some good forward movement right there. She'll have a putt. John has a nice wide open look here.
I love watching that Anheuser putt float.
Turbo. All right, let's see this. Oh, I was rooting for it. That branch right there.
It was dancing.
Yep, I don't know if she noticed that right off the bat, but really trying to scramble there. See if Ryan can get this putt right here. Great putt. Good two right there for Ryan.
Chains ate it up right for him. Perfect. Good job,
Yep.
Hayden.
Great putt. It's so awesome to watch him. Seems like every putt he's made from 15 out, it's been dead center. Cleaned up the forward right there. John going to clean up his putt right here.
Talking strategy with Caden.
Yep. Getting some advice probably.
Yep.
Threw it in right there. Got the 5.
All right, getting pumped ahead across the road to hole 13. This is a fun, big, long hole.
Well, actually, today it's...
Oh, that's right. We cut it down.
Yep. It's only 303 feet today. And right here, when you're throwing off the tee pad, you're actually just trying to throw something that's going to slightly turn over, kind of fly straight. And those rocks right there that the drone's flying over, you're aiming for that and hoping you can fly over it. And right there where that logo is where the basket is going to be for the tournament today, because we split 13 into 2 holes today.
Here comes Ryan with a nice sidearm, but unfortunately just early release right into the ground in front of the pad. Caden Bell steps up to show him how it's done. Unfortunately hits a tree off to the right.
Hey, it's a tight line. It is definitely a tight line, and you're trying to pump it up about to those to the rocks though, and it's a tight line on the right. You got a little room to work on the left side. Abigail worked it perfectly.
Yep, she showed him how it's done right there. Just nice little flex right there and got it right up. John, nice and smooth right there, right in the center.
This hole plays perfectly for John.
Yeah, it does. Good recovery. Might have finished a little right, but made that forward movement he really needed right there. So that was a good scramble from
Good
that
recovery.
unfortunate. Yep.
Caden back out onto the fairway.
Look at that pro move. Don't try and bite off too much and just get it back where you need it. John kind of faded off a little right there, throwing lefty backhand.
A little bit of tree love keeping him in the fairway.
John just pitching back out. Smart move.
Up on a ridge. I'm sure her feet placement was funny. Look at that go.
Yeah, I think she liked it. Have a
Hands
long
in victory.
Yep. Looking at a putt right there. John going righty backhand now. Flexing it. Looks like it's going to finish left. Great shot, John. Leave him with a circle 2 putt here. Caden's near those rocks, so let's see if he can full flex right there. Great shot, Caden.
Beautiful shot.
Ryan he has to turn this one over, see if he can get it up there.
Glide.
Up and out of the thickness,
Oh, yeah.
just shy of the basket.
Yep, should be able to tap that in, get his bogey, and walk away onto the next one.
That's a nice smooth release.
Great bid right there.
Woo!
Just
Get away,
missed.
girl.
See if we can get a big putt from John here. Be an easy tap in for him right there. Caden has a little bit of a tester. But
He
who am I
likes
kidding?
it.
Look at that. Spin right in there. Everything he's thrown in from that distance has been dead center. Good cleanup right there.
Scarborough's with good, confident putting.
Yep.
Right at it, directly at the basket.
John's going to do a little tapping right here.
You don't see anything hanging out on the side and hyzering. It's straight at it.
All right, on to hole B. This is the alternate hole playing to the original 13 position. It's 225 feet. You got a few guardians right there. Kind of plays open, but at the same time, it looks like a tight corridor right off the tee pad, but kind of turn it over a little bit and get it up to the basket.
And there goes Ryan, make it right through those guardian trees.
Oh, yeah.
Flexing right down next to the basket.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Yep, he's going to like that for sure, tapping. Can't complain about that at all. Turning it through the main gap right there. Little early, but nothing in her way now, so that should be a good shot.
Played it out a little wide.
Fortunate tree.
But with where it landed, he will be on the original fairway and nice clean approach.
There you go,
John looking like it's skipping right through those guardian trees.
Yep. Good distance right there by Caden. Have a little bit to do there yet to clean up. See if John can get a hyzer up to the basket here. Great shot right there.
Good. Sat down nice and easy for him.
A little obstructed over here, but
Knocked the snow off the branch and put it right by the pin. Perfect.
Abby has a long putt here. Let's see if she can get a good one here. Just finished a little left, but should be able to tap that one in. See if John can get this comebacker right here. Great putt, John. Good three.
Dead center.
Tap in two. Ryan was probably wondering when he was going to be able to putt out. It's in. Good three right there. Ooh.
Just a little high.
Slow down. Take your time. Get that sleeve. That shirt's a little long for him. You can tell.
Yeah.
He keeps trying to stretch his hand out and get a little relief from that sweatshirt. Looks good though. The black and red looks good on you, Caden.
All right, we got hole 14 here, 330 feet. A couple different plays. You can play up the gut, or kind of way the drone flew right there. You can kind of go out wide with a hyzer and have it dump back towards the basket. Those are kind of the two common plays here. And it is pretty tight off the fairway. It can almost look intimidating. Ryan kind of playing it up high, splitting the trees. Just caught a branch, kind of made it about 2/3 of the way down the fairway there.
Throwing it downhill.
Yep.
Nicely done.
Yep, good flex sidearm by Caden.
Might finish okay. Oh,
Yeah.
friendly.
Yep. Some good distance right there. Nothing in the way between her other than the one tree. That's where you want to be right there. John caught some cabbage on the right there, but he's pretty open over here. Good upshot right there.
Good shot right there.
Yep. So a little bit to go yet, but making some forward movement.
Out here working hard.
It's a good shot by Caden there. Another turnover sidearm. Ryan just has a hyzer up to the basket. Just about threw it in.
Right at the pin.
Yeah. Easy tap in right there.
He's building some momentum, definitely getting confident. You can see it in his throws.
Good hyzer up there. Another sidearm.
There you go. That's got some flex to it.
Yeah.
Some of them he hasn't turned over enough, but that one he got right on the line.
Downhill putt by Abby. Finished a little left, but should be able to make that putt right there. Good putt right there. Good 3. She always takes her time, lines up her putt. That's always what you want to do, and it proves it right there that she's doing good with her putts. Just a little low by John. See if Caden get the circle's edge putt. That was real close.
Caden does a good job of using his legs. He's always bending down, driving up towards the basket.
Yep, trying to get the most momentum possible.
Yep.
Up and in. Takes his 5 right there.
How wet is the end of that sweatshirt?
Yeah. I bet as the round goes on, it gets longer and longer. All right, on to hole 15. This is a fun one right here. This is definitely a golf hole. It's 462 feet. Right about here, this is the main bend, and you want to land somewhere in this area. And if you make it up a little ways, that's great. And then right here, you have 2 different ways. The drone's flying left, and you just want to split it up into 2, and then just once you're at the bottom or a little ways up the hill, get another upshot to the basket. True par 4 right there.
It's 2 good 200-foot placement shots.
Exactly. And Ryan's trying to throw it and get around the bend.
Little inside.
Yep, but that's the right idea right there. You definitely want to try and get around that corner if you're trying to get some extra distance. Caden finished a little right there, but it should be open. Abby's going with the backhand here. Caught one of the early trees, but kicked her back towards the fairway. That should help her out a little bit. John throwing lefty backhand here.
He's happy with that throw.
Yep.
It's awesome how he throws with both hands, ambidextrous like that.
Yep. Looks like she got into position. She didn't try and bite off any more than she wanted.
Oh, yeah, right around that little curve. Looks like Caden's going to try to punch through the trees there in the center of that
Playing
curve.
a little safari.
Oh, yeah.
That turned over real nice. That's going to be in a good spot for her coming back up.
Ryan's going to try and turn it over a little bit. Caught that tree. Still got forward movement. He's in position now, it looks like. Going for the Snoller right there. Forward movement. John just fought through everything right there. Got back up to the edge of the fairway.
Managing this hole well.
And this is right where you want to be on your drive if you can get there. And look at that. She recovered well. Another great upshot up the hill. Has about 100 feet yet to the basket, it looks like.
What do we call this? 15.4? What version is this?
I think I moved it 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah.
15.3.
Yeah, you were close. Oh, see, there was a route over there Caden knew about. He fought to it and finally got his sidearm up there. Ryan's lining up the backhand. Let's see if he can get it up by the basket. Maybe get a throw in.
A little bit of a late release there, but
Yep.
still closer to the basket.
Yep, in putting range. John's lining up a backhand here.
Wonder how it is throwing with those gloves like that.
Yeah. John has a little bit to go yet. Abby got her shot right up there. Good shot by Caden. Put it right up by the basket. Should be able to tap that in.
So much, he controls the movement on his disc so well. He can pretty much play any wooded course. He's really good at it.
That was a good bid by John there. One thing I want to say about John is, if you ever see John on the course, he's such a great guy. Sometimes if he's out there, he might not even be playing. That guy puts in more work on courses all over Michigan than he even plays. So if you ever see him, tell him thank you. Not only for that, but all the vets here today, especially, go out and tell him thank you. That's what this whole tournament's about. Caden right there tapping that in.
The Scarboroughs each making their putts.
Yep. Yeah, if you get off the beaten path on this hole, you can definitely get some high numbers, unfortunately, but
It's a uphill dog leg. That is 2 tough things to go through at once.
yes.
462 feet might cause you some problems.
Yes, it will.
Here we are on 16 heading, it's a left to right hyzer. It starts uphill, goes downhill, and then continues back uphill. The pin finishes up by a couple of guardian trees. There's a couple ways to play this. Some people play a sidearm, some people play a backhand, some people even shoot it right up the gut through the trees right there on the right.
Here's one of the most common places, the sidearm. Thrown down the main fairway.
Through a low, it's going to end halfway up the hill. To really get it up there, you got to play that really high.
Yep, and actually where he landed too as well, that's actually a pretty good spot too. He might have a little bit longer putt, but should be able to get up and down for the par there to finish out the round one here. Ooh, that was looking nice too.
Yeah, high. It was leveling out, starting to fade off. Hit that tree.
And yeah, as you can see, Abby was trying to play kind of a local route there, just to throw kind of like a frozen rope as the crow flies from point A to point B. Unfortunately, she caught one of the trees over there. Caden should be doing all right down there. He's right in the fairway.
Doing a good job of shaping his shots, just not getting the results.
Yep. John, good hyzer up there. Caught a tree, but he should still be sitting up there to get a shot. Great turnover right there by Abby. She's putting right there. Great shot.
Nice skip.
Yep, little sidearm, kind of threw right into the hill, let it slide up a little bit.
Good job of taking his time, make sure he has room to throw.
Yep.
Woo!
Yeah, that was close.
Caden doing Caden stuff.
For sure. And it was kind of cool afterwards. We went out to dinner with his dad, and his dad said because he didn't actually walk the round with him, and he was kind of saying how it's going to be neat to watch the coverage because a lot of times he's there and he might help coach him. So now he can see how the mind works
Without
the coaching. Yep. So it's kind of interesting right there. His parents are huge supporters of him. It's awesome how much they do for him, and I can't wait to see both of the Bells play in the future here.
And this is a good group for him to do that with.
Absolutely. Fun group right here.
Supportive. Yep.
That was a close putt right there by John.
Now, as John finishes that up, I'd like to definitely point out the dynamics of this feature card, how we went with the veterans, the youth of the nation, the women, and we're able to capture all of that in one card on a course during winter months where typically the disc golf player does not play. Definitely nice to just capture the entirety of the sport.
And then right here we got the back nine scores here.
I want to do a special thank you to our Patreon sponsors.
Yeah, thank you for watching this. Thank you for Crew 42 for providing this coverage, and see you on the next one. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.